Hello, good morning people. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is the 12th of May 2022 and this is your morning message tarot reading. We've got some astrology today. So the moon's going to start off in Virgo, where it's going to form a trine to Pluto in Capricorn. So we could be finding out the details of, the next level of transformation and evolution at a soul level. And then after the moon moves into Libra, it's going to form an opposition to Mars. Into Libra, goes to Mars. Sorry, that should be Jupiter, I think. Where's my book? Let's have a look, just check that Mars hasn't gone into... Thank you. Yeah, Jupiter. I've put my planets in wrong. So, yeah, sorry about that. Not Mars, Jupiter, who has just moved into Aries yesterday. And a trine to Mercury. So, the moon in Libra is all about balance and relationships and harmony and beauty. Forming an opposition to Jupiter, it's expansiveness and growth and wanting to expand our relationships, maybe through communication, because the moon's going to form a trine to Mercury in Gemini, but because Mercury's retrograde, we may have to watch our words and what we're saying in case they're taken the wrong way. Or we overplay things. Okay, so that's today's energy. Let's do some cards and see what the energies are for today. So I'm going to use the Gaia deck. I'm going to get some grounded. Okay, so let's see, what do we need to know for today? The 12th of May 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Okay. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. What do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we've got perception, beyond the veil of illusion. Achievement, keep focused on your dream. And moonlight, travel, romance and potential. Okay, so we've got some nice energies there. The perception, beyond the veil of illusion. In the card we can see her third eye and her throat sort of opening up. And I'm seeing this related to the astrology of today, that the beyond the veil of illusion, the moon trining Pluto, that suddenly we might be able to see the truth about ourselves, or the truth about some situation or circumstance in our life. But suddenly it's almost like sort of the veil's cleared and we go, that's it. Okay. And then the achievement. So once we have that truth, then we can focus on our achievement and keeping focused and our eye on the dream, and where we're going. We might have been setting intentions after yesterday's reading. What cards were saying? Something came up yesterday about, oh yes, the Nine of Cups, the emotional wish card, in the present now position, setting intentions for the next 12 years in the Jupiter cycle. Okay, so we might have been doing that yesterday, and now sort of we're keeping focused, but we're also sort of dreaming, and sort of being aware. We may still be sort of bringing new ideas up for a new intention, things up from the subconscious, our potential coming through. Okay, so it could be coming up sort of during dream time and sleep and things like that. With the full moon in the picture, it might be between, what are we, the 12th, 12th, no, tomorrow, the 13th, 14th, 15th, we're going to be getting into the full moon energies. So that's sort of really shining a light on the subconscious. And it's not just any moon, it's the blood moon. It's a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So, you know, there could be stuff coming up from the subconscious, which could change our perception, seeing through a veil of illusion and things like that. So it could be an indication to know that phase of the lunar cycle is about to begin and we're on the verge of it. Okay, so let's do some cards. I've got the Marielle deck today, and let's see what the cards have to say to us. So what do we need to know for today? The 12th of May 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What do we need to know? Okay. What help, support, guidance and advice can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, let's see. Where are we? So we have the moon card. Sort of supporting what I've just said about this going towards the full moon. Then we have the 5 of Cups. We have the Sun. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the 8 of Discs, the 8 of Pentacles, clarifiers, the 10 of Cups, the Devil, and the 7 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Discs, the Hanged Man. Okay. Okay, so when I get the Sun and the Moon coming out together in a reading, to me that indicates an eclipse. Okay, on Monday we have the full moon lunar eclipse. So as I was saying here with the Moonlight card, and as we move towards the full moon, this reading seems it's about getting a different perspective and what we have to free ourselves from. So beyond the illusion is being shown to us. Okay, so we can release it and be free of it and move forward in truth. Okay, so where we find ourselves at the moment in this lunar energy, as I say, sort of for me with the new moon and the full moon, just really start feeling those energies 3 days running up to the new moon or the full moon, and then 3 days the other side of it as it starts to wane or starts to wax. So it's really like a 7-day thing for me of those energies. So yeah, so from tomorrow, 30th, Friday the 13th, incidentally, we're starting to get very close to that full moon and really starting to feel the energies. shining the light onto the illusion. What we're moving away from, the Five of Cups, could be some emotional disappointment or betrayal. Or remember last week we had coming out on the general influence through the week. In fact, we've had the Three of Swords coming out a lot in this last week, but there was a couple of days where we had the Three of Swords and then the Two of Cups coming out next to it, and it was about healing the old heartbreak and betrayal and things like that. That's moving into the past now. Okay, and with this card, what I see in this Five of Cups is that when we're stuck in disappointment or betrayal or grief or whatever, it blocks the flow of love, energy, of joy, of movement in our life, and we become stuck and stagnant and it's like we're holding on to that emotion. With the Five of Cups moving into the past, it's about freeing that energy and allowing it to flow again. Okay, beneath us, the foundations, we've got the Sun card. So besides it being about sort of the eclipse, the Sun is also about the solar plexus. It's a Leo card, and it's about shining in our own light. The Sun is very much about our core identity, core vitality, how we shine out into the world. So as we release the blockages from the past, it gives us more energy, more vitality, and it allows us to shine out into the world. We become more visible without doing anything. We just shine more. Okay, the messages from above, from Spirit, we've got the Knight of Swords. Messages coming in very quickly. These could be actual physical messages, word of mouth, emails, things like that. Or it could be, you know, tuning into your higher self or the universe, or, you know, spirit guides or angels, or, you know, whoever you work with. Could be messages coming through them. Okay, that help us in our next stages. As we move into the Eight of Discs, the Eight of Pentacles, now as we receive these messages, then it's time to put the work in. Okay, I've been saying, it's come up a few times this week about sort of the work tends to be something like 70% inner work, divine feminine work, and then 30% external work and the divine masculine. So we do the inner work first, get the answers, and then we know how we're going to move forward. So yeah, putting the work in, taking the steps, making the plan, being focused on our dream. So the clarifiers, we had the Ten of Cups, the Happy Ever After card. Okay, and to get a happy ever after, we need to confront the devil, our devil. What is it that binds us, that limits us? What illusions are we living under? Okay, what addictions? It doesn't have to be, you know, sort of things like drugs or alcohol or sex or shopping or gambling or anything like that. It could be that we're addicted to negative thought patterns, or putting ourselves down, or living in a bit of a fantasy, and whatever it is, it's holding us back. It could be our belief systems. Now is the time, as we move towards this full moon lunar eclipse, to really, you know, look within, shine a light within, to see sort of what it is that holds us back. Because we've all got our own devils. Okay. So yeah, examining this as we go towards the full moon. And then we've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can be the fantasy future card. Not in reality, illusion, whether that's sort of we're seeing the future as, oh my God, everything's going to go wrong, nothing ever works out, you know, things like that, which is a fantasy, or, you know, oh, it's all going to be easy sailing, it's, you know, da 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 da. It's all going to happen just like that. There'll be no challenges. That A to B being a straight line. My experience, it never is. It's always a ooh, ah, ooh, back a bit, forward a bit, ooh. Which is why we need to put the work in, okay, to grow and evolve past whatever the devil is. And then the influences over from the bottom of the deck of the general energies of the reading. We've got the Two of Discs, and in this card we've got the coins over the eyes, and the Two of Discs in this deck for me reads as one eye looking out into the world and the other eye looking inwards. So we're doing the inner work and doing the outer work at the same time, and especially with being paired with the Hanged Man, looking at something from a different perspective, a pause in time so that we can look at things from a different perspective. And as we do that, we can see the illusion, we have a change of perception, and we can see beyond the illusion. Okay, so that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. Even not the whole reading, just something within the reading was a message for you. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address in the descriptions box below this video. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.